I diverged and kind of went on my own was that I felt that I really enjoyed working in groups and just doing things together with people. And when I look at my career and path and what I've been through the last 20 plus years and where I am today, I look at leadership as being something that is you need to understand people, you need to know what motivates people. And I'm a big sports fan, so I think that I coach my kids' hockey teams, and so I realized that I always bring everything back together, in the form of what it means to go out and achieve a goal. And in sports and in team sports, you see that every day. The conflict and dealing with conflict is different, but it's there. And how I chose to deal with it was, again, when I was younger, it was very different from now. But my key though was I always wanted to deal with it. I tried to always keep, I learned early that the one who loses it and gets really angry and it gets very emotional usually ends up looking really bad. And the one who's very unprepared and usually ends up looking very bad. And I think that, and the one that doesn't do anything about it, usually it gets swept under the rug and doesn't get the advancement. The other part that I think it's a gift that, one of my gifts is that I'm just not the smartest guy in the room. And, I'm not proud, right? In that regard, I'm happy to have people around me who are more capable and smarter than I am, right? Otherwise, then I would be the limitation. One is that, I recognize it for what it is. And two, I think if it's a credit issue, I will, if it's somebody I feel like I can communicate with, and people do it things subconsciously or like kind of on purpose, but but it's subconscious. And then there's people who are just do it because they're really really bad. They just that's how bad they want to get ahead. I kind of try to evaluate, what's the situation, what's the person like, what's motivating them, and why are they doing that for? Finding ways to save money, like there's so many different decisions that feel very unchristian like, right? You know, I don't know if I should be giving advice or not, but I think that I just feel like you shouldn't feel obligated
Mm.
to pound the Christian Bible over people's heads. It's got to come from God. It's got
Mhm.
to come from within, right? And then everything will fall into place. I said to my kids, we did this a long time when they were younger. They each had a journal. And in the journal, they were required to come up with an idea that made somebody's life easier or made the world a better place. And then you had to explain it, why and how it made someone's life easier or made the world a better place. And then you had to draw out that invention, right? It could be a toilet paper hole replacer, or say, okay, well, here's what I'm doing, and here's why, and here's how it's going to work, and this thing will, and they came up with all crazy kind of things. Like even like, I want them to go through school, go through college, pursue excellence, and but pursue a life of, where success is being a software developer or a startup or a entrepreneur. I would love them to all have an entrepreneurial spirit, no matter what industry, job, thing you have. If you have that entrepreneurial spirit and mindset, you can always be successful.